Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to United Team Talk. Gather around, gather around. There's a lot to discuss today. Obviously, the international break is over. Thank God. But we did need a break. Obviously, United coming off the back of two, I will say L's, but one was a draw, one was an L. We ain't won at home in the last two games. We needed this break because a lot of stuff's been going on, man. Obviously, we'll talk about Varane's injury. We'll talk about Oli. The coaching staff have been questioned, and obviously, you heard the Newcastle news. What does that mean for Man United? Because is it another team just going to come and pass us? Because Man City done it, Chelsea competed with us back in the day, so there's a lot to discuss. And obviously, the upcoming fixtures before the next international break. We'll get into all that good stuff. So, guys, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, man, let's. Yes, the gang are in the building. As you can see, the bros are live and direct. Not looking happy. Looking stressed. This is what United have done to us. Listen, the 2 weeks was good, but this weekend we're back in action. I'm here with the bro Jax, Rick, and Jesse in the building. Jack's gonna come to you first, man. Obviously, the last game. Did you even watch the last game? I don't even think you watched it, but yeah, man. Obviously, international break.
What was the last game?
Huh?
What was the last game?
Exactly. Everyone at home.
Yeah, I didn't see that game. Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Yeah. How you feeling, man? International break. We're back in action. The tough fixtures coming up. How you feeling about United right now as we speak?
I'm not feeling great, man. So I didn't watch the last Everton game. I was away, out of the country or out of the city. So I was checking my notifications. Not my notification. I was checking the group chat, one of our group chats, and I think we scored first, didn't we? So I thought, hey, this must be a victory. We're back, and then only to find out that we drew. Which is not good enough. If I'm really honest, I'm not excited. I think I've got to the stage of United where the football's not exciting and the results are not exactly coming. So I think this is a very important time for the club, for Ole. For the next few fixtures are extremely important. Next few results, performances are extremely important.
Nice opening statement, Rick. You're there smiling. Obviously, we know your views, but if you want to just let the people know again, how you feeling about United right now, man? Obviously, it looks like it's doom and gloom, but like I keep saying, we're only 2 points off top, bro.
It looks like everyone's getting to where I've been for the past year or so, man. People are finally questioning our coaching department. They're questioning the double pivot. They're questioning Ollie's man management in terms of Ronaldo, etc. And Ronaldo, just to say, looked amazing in Portugal shirt. So he played every game. He didn't get rested.
He scored 2 pens. Let's be honest.
No, but he played though. People were saying that he wasn't going to play, etc. But he played, fam. Ronaldo plays every game, bro. That's how he is.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, the guy's he's chasing figures, man. He's trying to make history and that. So, like, yeah, I just think the fixtures coming up are a bit mad.
Obviously, we'll get into that.
Difficult.
We'll get
very difficult. The fixtures.
It's crunch time. Jesse, what are you saying, man? Obviously, it looks like you're Oli in, then you're Oli out. What are you saying right now? Where do you stand on the manager?
He's got to go, bro. He's got to go. The football is very bad. It's very, very, very bad. Like these last few games, I've actually been very bored watching this team. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I'm actually deep in how bad it is. So my stance on the manager, it's not good at all. It's changed. It's changed over the last year or two. 100% changed.
Yeah, or two. This guy's a liar. Anyway, we'll get into that. But quickly, let's look at these fixtures, man, because I don't think we're deep in with Varane's injury as well, Maguire being out. That means Bailly and Lindelof for these next games. Let's just bring them up on the screen. If you guys can see that. Yeah, we start with Leicester away on the weekend, and then we have Atalanta in the Champions League. Then is at home to Liverpool, away to Tottenham, away to Atalanta, and to end the period, the end of the month with Man City at home.
After
Yeah.
Man City, bro, we got Watford away,
Yeah,
Villarreal,
I
we got
didn't
Chelsea
count that
away.
in. Yeah, I didn't count that in because obviously I think injuries would have been back by then. So I'm just looking about this period before the next international break. So, yeah, Jax, man. Obviously, if you're looking at those fixtures there, how many points are we getting? Or
With this club, I have absolutely no idea. That's the thing with Man United. I couldn't tell you whether we're gonna get, you know, 4 points or whether we're gonna get 0. It's just, it's really just up in the air. But I'll be honest, I'm excited. I'm excited because I can actually watch games that are. I was going to say competitive, which is the incorrect word. Games that,
means
it means something. It's just interesting to watch, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the games against the lower tiers is just boring, and we really struggle in those matches. So, funny enough, I think we could even do better with this run than we have against lower clubs. We'll see. But the thing is, I wouldn't bet for, and I wouldn't bet against us doing better than what people think.
Yeah, it's mad because even me, I like no Man United fan will be shocked if we come out of these fixtures with, let's say, 10. How many games is that? That's 6. It's like 15 out of 18 or 16. Like if we came out of this period unscathed, we would be shocked. Like Rick, would you be shocked if Ollie Judge is a real thing? We've seen it before. Like when it looks like, oh mate,
I'll be shocked. I'll be surprised.
you'll be shocked. Why? Because we've done this bare times.
I'd be surprised.
No, but why though?
We look the injuries as well, bro. Just look poor. Even with Varane coming into our team, we look worse. Even with Ronaldo coming in, we look worse. It just doesn't look great.
I don't know, man. Jesse, what are you saying?
He's got a point. We do look worse. Like I even told you, I think yesterday, like it looks worse than last season. The way we're playing, it looks even worse, and that is a huge problem because we brought in better players this season. So this is very bad.
This is just negative, man. Let's look at the positives, man. Jax, give me some positivity because Rashford is back. He's
Rashford.
back in training.
It's like you read my mind. That's a huge positive. I don't think many people grasp the importance of Marcus Rashford on this club. He is extremely important for the team, and I think we actually miss him. I am sick and tired of seeing Pogba on the left. Sancho hasn't picked up yet. Rashford, that's his position, and I would argue that actually Man United's best position is that left-sided. A lot comes from that. A lot comes from him and Bruno. Last season it was basically him and Bruno that run the show. So for Rashford to come back, I think that's a huge lift for the club. When is he back?
He's been training. He's been training the past 2
weeks. And I heard he bagged some goals during some.
In the one of the games behind closed doors.
I would say maybe aside from Bruno, Rashford might be my favorite Man United player. So I'm really excited to see him back. I'm really excited to see a winger. Oh, not winger, whatever he's called. Someone who actually runs in behind, and someone who actually has a bit of tenacity, someone who's actually got a bit of aggression and actually, tries his hardest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't think it's going to be all doom and gloom, and if it is, it could be a blessing in disguise. Let's see.
Yeah, what's that blessing in disguise? What, you get sacked? Or?
Well, I've
Are you turning?
No, I've never. No. I think we need to understand if my stance it's not a turning thing. My stance has always maintained the same. I've never changed it. My stance has always been progress. And so if you don't see progress, if you start declining, then he has to go. And when I talk about progress, every season, since I've been saying these things, we move to a different level. We have different objectives and that kind of stuff. This year, the objective is to challenge for the league and to win some trophies. And so if you can't progress to that level, then unfortunately he has to go.
Yeah, hear that. Rick, obviously Rashford coming back. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, he's back, but there's always a but with this team. Does he does change? I know it's a silly question, but he does change a bit of how we play, but in the big scheme of things, is it just going to be more of the same, or do you think actually Rashford could save Ollie's job? Because yeah, these fixtures, if it goes downhill, he could be looking at the sack, man.
I don't know. Like Rashi does what Rashi does. So the way our squad works is players play how they play. There's no coaching. There's no tactical plan or master plan or anything like that. Rashi's going to be running in behind. He's going to be trying to cut in and get a lot of shots off. So it could either go. He could perform like how Greenwood was performing at the start of the season and start bagging some goals, or he could highlight his poor decision making at times. I'm not too sure, but he's been class over the past 2 seasons. He bags goals. Yeah, so I think it should be good. Just that we don't know if he's going to be back to his normal self. Really, that's it. Really, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him. But he's one of our key players. That's for sure.
Yeah, just to add to that, I think looking at those fixtures, we need a Rashford type player. You know, I think a lot of those fixtures we will have counter-attacking opportunities, and I don't see any player on the pitch that's as good as Rashford when it comes to counter-attacks.
Yeah, 100%. Jesse, are you excited to see Rashford, or do you even think him and Ronaldo could work? Because obviously that left-hand side, we've seen Sancho there, we've seen Martial there, we've seen Pogba on the left. Obviously a fit Marcus Rashford. Do you think he comes back the same, or is it going to take a few games? And we don't even need a few games for him to hit form, because these fixtures, they're tough, man. they're big games. What are you saying?
Right now, we don't need to rest players. Like we ain't got time to be resting players. Like, for example, Everton. Like we didn't need to rest players. Like this is the start. Like this is where you need to pick up points especially against the small teams. So Rashford coming back, yeah, is a big plus. I'm happy he's back. As Jax said, he brings intensity. He runs in behind. Sancho he's not really cutting it right now. And Greenwood, yeah, he had a good start, but he's been slightly declining off form right now. So, as you said, Ronaldo and Rashford's link up, yeah, it could work, but his decision making, especially when Ronaldo's up front, needs to be very good, because you don't want Ronaldo to be fuming as to why he didn't pass the ball. Like we already saw what happened against Everton, him walking down the tunnel. Like even Greenwood, remember that, was it Aston Villa where we lost and he was just being greedy and just shooting, doing whatever. We can't. Obviously, they're strikers. That's where they started their career off. But you need good decision making, especially with Ronaldo up top. He needs chances, and he's out of him and Greenwood. Like they are most clinical players. So yeah,
just to add to that, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rashford was one of the players that got the most assists last season. Right or wrong?
Obviously Bruno got.
So, but he was one of them.
Yeah, he was top.
Yeah.
He was top.
Yeah.
I think got double digits. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't count out his ability to create goals as well.
I'm saying his decision making needs to be better. Obviously, he can still get assists, but it needs to be like on a consistent basis. Like
I just had an interesting thought, guys. Is Oddie going to bang him and slap him on the right?
I was about to get to that, because last season we saw that with Pogba.
I think he will. I think he'll play Pogba on the left.
He's not the team, and he's Fred McTominay. That's his guys.
That's his guys for these big games. Hey,
that's his guys. So the team he probably plays the double pivot of Fred and McTominay. Probably plays Bruno through the middle. Probably plays Pogba off the left. Then he probably plays Rashi off the right. And then
I think so. Yeah.
I won't do that. I won't do that.
All right, listen. Let's look into. Let's do a prediction. Obviously, there's 1, 2, 3, 6 games. Yeah, gonna start with you, Jesse, this time. Yeah, Leicester away. What is the result? Win, draw, or loss?
I swear to you, I actually don't know. But okay, I think we'll win. I think we'll win only because Leicester haven't been like good on form. I know they can like get back to form, but like I think it's a thing where we have to win. We have to win. Like we have to win. So I think Oli will be on pressure. Like he, as you said, like this ain't a surprise. Like if we win against Leicester, I won't be surprised. Like we've done this before, so I think we'll win that game though. But you want me to continue with Atlanta?
No, let me go around. Let me go around
Oh.
the table. Rick, what you saying, man? Leicester away. Is that a win, draw, or loss? What you saying?
I think draw. I think it's a draw.
Got a different result there. Jax, Leicester
I
away.
can see us conceding a silly goal from being pressed. Yeah, from a goal kick.
Jax, Leicester away, man. Injuries. Rashford back. I don't know.
It's going to be a tight game, and it's hard to call. I think it's going to be only one goal in it. So it could be 2-1, 1-1. Could be anyone's game. Away, the optimal decision would be 1-1 draw. But I think the pressure is on Man United to win, so I think we will nick it. So I'm going to go for a United win.
All right, you got 2 wins and a draw. For me, I'm going for a win as well. Like Jack said, I think it's going to be tight. It's going to be one of the games where we've got our hearts in our mouths because we're probably winning and they just nick one and we're like, oh, my days, and we'll probably come back or whatever. But yeah, Leicester, like Jesse said, they ain't been playing well recently. They've been losing quite a lot of games, especially in Europe as well. So I think we can go there and, do them over. But the next game,
also, just to add to that, we've seen Bailly handle Vardy often. I think every time he's played against Vardy, he's had him in the pocket, so that could be a plus.
Yeah, big plus. Obviously, the pace of Vardy, I think Bailly can cope very well. Now, moving on to the Champions League. Obviously, we got our first win in the last game, in the last minute for Villarreal. We're back at Old Trafford. Rick, Atalanta, man, obviously, they score goals. And going by the last game, if that's Atalanta, I can't lie, I'm shook for this game. But what are you saying, man? Champions League. I mean, the group's still in our hands.
Result? What was you saying?
The 2-1 in it, Villarreal last minute.
What was Atlanta's last result?
Atlanta, I think.
What was
they're top of the group. Result? Yeah, so they're top. They got 4 points. Yeah, they drew in one game. Yeah.
We should be beating them. We should be beating them 2-1. We should be beating them. So
we should. But what do you think?
That's what I'm gonna say. When I say 2-1, we should be beating them. So that's what I'm gonna say.
He's saying Oli, yeah.
I think we win.
Is that Bass?
Yeah. Jesse, Atalanta at home, Champions League. Are we winning that game to go top of the group?
That one, I swear, I don't even know. I think it's going to be a this one's a tough one. You said they score goals with that defense and no Wan-Bissaka as well. Damn.
Mate.
You know what? Surely, the performances need to improve now. Like, surely. So I'm gonna go for United win.
that analysis is a bit.
That's a bit wild, but yeah, just coming to you. Surely. Obviously, Jesse just reminded me about Wan-Bissaka being suspended for an extra game, which I find bizarre. But yeah, he's missing again, so that means Dalot steps in. Yeah, man. After his last game, when he was getting cooked by, is it Dan Juma?
Did you see him for Portugal though?
Yeah, for Portugal,
bro. I think that game just highlighted his weakness. But I would say 3-1 victory to Man United. I think it's going to be clean. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mate, you see this team, yeah? I can't predict any clean.
Do you know why? Do you know why I think it's going to be clean? It's the same thing we've always experienced. When there's always this doom and gloom, like, all it takes is a push for us to be literally fully gloom. We somehow find a way, kind of thing. And I just see Man United winning against Atlanta. I really do. Especially because we're coming back off a victory that was quite dramatic. kind of thing. For us to not win against Atlanta, I think
mate.
it's I think even a draw is
Nah, we have to win.
Yeah, I think it's so bad.
Especially our
So
home games.
I can only see a win. I can only see a win being normal, and anything worse than a win is like, what's happening, kind of thing. So
bearing in mind that only might rotate in these games too, you know.
This is what I'm saying, and the fact, bro, we don't have, but can Bailly play all these games? that's what I'm fearing because he can't play.
It's got to have to drop into centre back.
Nah, man, like Jones is in training, you know.
Yeah,
I saw his local interview still.
Yeah.
He sounded like a rat thief of money. Man, like, do you know what's really funny about Jones is I actually think he's a good defender.
He's decent.
He's actually pretty decent. It's just
are you guys trying to make yourself feel good? Like, come on,
no, look. we've got to try and find some positives. And Jones, a fit Jones is not a bad defender. You know, and he's had moments, he's had periods where he's had to come in and remain in the team for a period of time, sometimes 2 months, 3 months. And every time he's done that, he's actually done well. You know,
I just think he's too clumsy, man.
He is clumsy. He's very susceptible to mistakes. But again, I'm going off the fact that every time he has come in and had a decent run, he's actually been good. I remember him and Rojo had a good partnership for quite a while.
Yeah, they did. They did. Shout out to Harry saying Atalanta will be a hard game. We have to win. The 8th in Serie A. Listen, for me, I'm nervous for that game, man. Like Old Trafford this season's just been a weird vibe. Like I thought this season would be a fortress because last season was so terrible. But the games, it's just like we need to go 2-0 up for me to feel, let me breathe now because I don't know what's happening, man. It's true. It looks like we play worse, and we need to go
1-0 down. That's what we need to do.
Nah, I don't want that. Even
I know you don't, but that's
comebacks. We can't keep doing that. I want a clean sheet. That's what I want. We've only had one this season.
I get your sheets included, because boy, you're gonna clean sheet with this team.
Bayern Lindelof, I don't know, man. Especially with the set pieces and that. I don't know who's the leader in that thing because last year when Maguire was out towards the end, we struggled. The Europa League final
for Sweden, you know. If you want Lindelof for Sweden, he does his thing.
So why don't he do his thing?
I think. Do you know? Can I be honest?
The coaching, brother, must be.
I don't think Lindelof is as bad as everyone makes it sound. Personally,
that Sweden side 4-4-2. They're solid.
But that's because defending is also a team sport.
Exactly. It's the full 11 players.
Yeah. If you're consistently plays, I was telling my boys the other day, I played defense on one of the games we played on the weekend, and I was faced with one of our strikers often one-on-one. Out of 10 duels, I won like 8. He won 2, but the one that people remember the most is the 2 kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And that's just football for you. And so you shouldn't always be faced one-on-one. And I feel like that happens to Lindelof a lot, kind of thing. So he gets figured out. But it happens in football. When you're one-on-one, you're going to get beat at some point.
Right. And the big one, this team I hate, I despise.
You know what irks me as well is that we're such an expensive team, bro.
Yeah.
Expansive, as in we've got the players. I think,
I'm just saying, we're just such an expensive team. No, like,
bro, if I was manager,
we can let a lot of players go forward and that, but we're not creating chances. I don't get it. Like, so many of our players go forward and attack and contribute to attack. They don't create anything. It's just frustrating.
Do you know what? I don't want to do a full analysis on United because I've been watching us and I see all the problems. But I don't think we commit as many players as we should. Because we commit players. Well, let me explain. We commit players forward, but we don't commit players in the box. Like, there's been many times we're playing around and I'm looking in the box and there's no one in the box. We're playing around, we're playing around. It's like we've done a certain center circle. We're playing around there, but there's literally no one in the box, and there's no risk really being taken apart from when the ball goes to Bruno.
That's facts, man. But Rick, you want to touch on when expensive? I agree, bro, because
I agree.
The chances that we concede, I'm thinking, well, why is it 3v2 and
wait, Jake, hear me?
Yeah, can I? Yeah. When we lose possession. And they break on us. I'm thinking, yo, where's everyone?
Just like the corner against Everton. Where was everyone?
If I'm in that team, bro, remember I see the numbers matched up. I'm fouling people. Left, right, and center. I'm pulling man, headlocks, everything. I don't care.
Ronaldo said it. Fred, bang,
take away.
Take him out.
I see that. The moment I see that it's 3v3, I'm fouling someone.
Do you know, there's some players that are extremely intelligent, and that's how they defend. They defend with intelligence, not just crashing into people. So players such as Busquets, Carrick, the deep landing type of, even Fernandino's dirty. I think Fernandino is one of the most dirtiest players I've watched.
He is.
But he does it in such a cunning way, and it's like, why our team, we don't have a lot of it. I hope they don't watch it, but a lot of intelligent players like in the midfield or anywhere just to know how to defend intelligently. We just don't have it, and it's not coached either. So, when I look at the attacks that we can see, it's obvious. Like, all you've got to do, like, we played against Villarreal, all the guy was doing was, as soon as one of their players gets the ball, he just peels off into the open space and a bit far wide, gets the ball, he just knows it's going to be one-on-one against Dalot. Easy. I fancy myself one-on-one sometimes against Dalot. Like, it's not that hard to be a player one-on-one kind of thing. So yeah, I think we have problems, man. And we don't press. So when we lose the ball, in FIFA, when you lose the ball, there's an option to press up after you lose the ball, right? It's like as soon as you lose the ball, you should be chasing it down, but we don't, and that's a problem. We give the player time to actually pick up his head and find a pass that creates that attack for them. And once he does that, it's easy for them.
Ridiculous. It's actually very bad.
We need to take some notes from international football. We need to see, we can take some notes from what France do. Not like a high pressing team, really.
I don't know. I can't lie. I was watching France. I was seeing Man Utd vibes.
I can't even cut.
They just kind of sit and let the opposition. They just come back and get their shape, and then they defend from there. They don't really try to harass the team up the pitch.
Do you know what?
I know club football is different to international football. I know the intensity is high, etc. But Pogba he's not a midfielder for a pressing system, for a counter press. He can't do it.
He can't do it.
He lets people go by him too easily.
He's so unaware.
And when he commits, it's always a foul. So that's not. I don't think Pogba being part of your double pivot or your base, I don't think you can press with him. He just needs to drop into his position, and maybe the person beside him presses. And the rest of the team presses.
No, but even that one, I wouldn't want that because yeah. But you know what? I feel Man United used to do that though.
We did when Oli first came. We did that.
We did. Yeah, we used to proper drop off. Do you remember?
Oli started to try to control games. I hate when he uses the word control games.
Yeah, but he's just lying, bro. When he says that, he's trying to
control the game.
He's acting like he knows what he's doing. He don't.
And the centre back just passing the ball sideways to sideways. That's what he thinks of controlling the game. No, it means you restrict the opposition from doing what they want to do, and then you do what you want to do.
Yeah,
that's what controlling the game is. You can do that with or without possession, as Mourinho showed with Inter Milan against Barcelona. Like,
Oli has no clue. He has no clue what to do when with the better team. He has no clue. He's basically said, guys, go out there, just get me the win. This is that. You know what? Honestly, you know what? I feel like because he thinks because he feels like he doesn't need to do that much coaching because we've got a lot of experienced players. Like, you guys should. Like, I feel like he thinks, that you guys should know what you're doing. No, that's not gonna work. You can have all the players you can have, but if there's no system and you don't know how to play with each other, you're always gonna have these type of games.
I feel like in his options, he has his tactical notebook. I think his options are give Rashi a slap on the bum.
You not taking the mic. No, I think I know we get onto Oli and we've been doing it for God's no time how long, but not every manager is a coach. And my issue is, who is the coach of Manchester United? It's not Ole. Keep talking about Ole. He's not the coach.
But you're the person that brought these men. You're the one that brought these men. This ain't work experience. This ain't work experience.
Hey, Sean, you need to. What do you mean, bro? I do not support Oli, fam. I'm far from it. This guy thinks Oli's not my manager.
If out of all of us, if you want to call someone an Oli supporter, it will be me. But I'm not a supporter. I just try to analyze things holistically. But what I'm
No one
saying,
here is an Oli supporter, bro. No one
I'm
here.
not honest.
That's what I'm saying. But these guys think, oh, listen, in
No,
my
because you know what it is,
that other group chat, just because everyone's just stabbing Oli, I'm thinking, guys, let me look at it a different way because it's
But
just
that's you just
the
being
same
fake.
thing.
That's you just
No,
being
it's not about
It's
being
not being
fake.
fake.
You
Like,
need to
we're
learn
saying
how
the
to
same
listen.
things.
Listen,
It's boring,
you
fam.
need to
Trying to bring
learn.
balance.
You need to
Yeah,
learn how
balance,
to
that's
have
it.
a holistic approach to things. Not everything's always one way, kind of thing. You can analyze things and still come to a conclusion, but you can't just, when you write essays, you just can't write fours and then conclude with a four. You do your fours, you do your against, and then you conclude based on all the things that you've put down. And unfortunately, in some groups, it's like some groups when we talk about Pogba. In some groups, they think I'm Pogba's biggest fan, and in other groups, I think I despise him. Do you know what I mean? It's because when you come across Pogba, some people literally only talk negative about him.
Yeah.
And some people only
he
talk
saying?
positive about him.
What you
What's
say?
that?
Is Pogba saying?
I don't know. To be
I
honest,
don't think so.
I'm trying to think.
I think he's playing us, I think he's playing.
Now,
I'll be
but
real.
we know this though.
I think
He
he's playing
said
us,
it.
fam.
I'll be real. Right now, the Premier League is the league to be at right now. Right. If you go Spain, that the La Liga's finished. Yeah, but if you go PSG,
Yeah.
it's like
No, but Real Madrid,
you're gonna
I
win
think,
the league
I
there.
think he'll go Real Madrid if they get Mbappe as well. I mean, I think he will like that. But going back to the coaching, yeah, they said Carrick's skill is spotting details and influencing players with an arm around the shoulder.
Where did you
Arteta
read
things,
this?
yeah. Arteta things.
Where did you read this?
This
They
is
let
from
him
the
finish.
Athletic. This is trusted sources.
Man,
The
like
well-placed
Jerry
associate
Athletic.
said McKenna has the potential to go on and manage a top 6 team. That is his level of diligence and research when
Arteta
preparing.
Arteta things.
So they say, training sessions are mostly run by McKenna and Carrick.
Yeah.
Sources close to several senior players have said that they feel training could be led by coaches with greater elite experience. It has been told that McKenna's approach can be schoolmasterly at times.
I told you he is the fundamental problem. Everyone keeps screaming Ole. I say Ole because he's a face of this team.
But he's the one that brought him in. He's the one that brought him in now.
I understand
Don't
all
you
that.
have your own stuff?
Bro,
No, to be honest,
You don't.
Don't you have your own stuff? You use his stuff at most.
I don't think he does
No,
because let's
because
think about it.
when you're in charge, when you're the manager, you're the one that takes ultimate responsibility.
Yeah,
It's on your head,
the
fam.
final say.
So if the people below you are not pulling their weights, you need to make the change, fam.
I feel that. I hear
Simple.
that. But then how far up do we go? So do we say the one above him? They should get rid of
I'm just saying, Oli
and down.
manage his business, the people below him, he needs to manage downwards, he needs to sort them out.
Yeah. Because I generally believe Ole has something in his mind that he wants to come to light, but it's just not happening. I genuinely believe so because.
But what is that? Because I need to
explain.
I understand what you're saying, but the people who
he can't coach and he can't coach.
Exactly, makes that happen are the coaches. Unfortunately,
they implement
implementation. Yeah, because
he needs to find out whatever he thinks he wants. He needs to go and find someone with the expertise to implement it and get the habits in our team. Because currently it's just not happening, fam.
You only go look at the players that he got rid of and the players that he's brought in to know that he's got something that he wants to achieve. Right? He wants ball players, for example. He wants fluidity. He wants players to be able to shift around. But can the coaches facilitate that? I don't think they can. And does he know how to do himself? Of course not.
No, of course not. So he's got to go, mate.
But Ferguson didn't know how to do himself. Ferguson didn't know.
Yeah, but Ferguson.
No, but Ferguson's a manager. He was smart.
That's my point. So where's a good coach?
That's what I said. Oli is setting himself up to fail. He's
setting himself up.
He has set himself up. If you know, Ajax, listen. If you know you're not a good coach or manager or whatever, you can't like have a system of way of playing. Okay, you've got coaches there. Get some good coaches to at least save you from getting embarrassed and get good coaches if you're not a good manager and can't coach the team. Instead of getting Carrick, who just retired in like 2018. I don't know what he does in the training pitch. I see him participating in shit. I see Fletcher participating. I see them taking pictures of winning some rubbish. What is that? You see you all doing that? No, it's nah. It's bad. You got Carrick. Carrick's here for work experience. He's there to learn his trade. We ain't got time for players to learn their trade. This is what I'm talking about. McKenna, I don't know who he is. I've never seen in my life until you brought him to the coach and stuff. Like as you just said, what did you just say, Jerry, about his coaching?
Yeah, it's like school. It's like he's the
So
head teacher.
what Manchester United? You think it's PE? This is not time to be getting your qualifications. This is not time to be getting qualifications. Well,
But
Manchester
you know what?
United,
Yeah, you know what? Like talking about balance, I just think Oli, like he came to United. Obviously, he knows the club, but being in the manager's seat, he's thinking, "Rah, let me just get people that know this club, like the good vibe." Because he said Carrick come, McKenna promoted from the under 23s, and McPhelan was in Australia. I don't know what he was doing. And the feel good factor, like these are his boys, like these are his
feelings.
guys.
The one that's disappointed me the most, if I'm really honest.
He's the one that's here for vibes. Like, bro, he's the ultimate one. He's just sitting there.
What does he do?
I don't think he cares anymore. He's just happy he's back.
What he doesn't do, so he don't do the coaching.
That's even 5-5 a year. That's what my vibes about. I just creases. It's like this guy's relaxed.
He's chilled. He's done
it. He's already got all these
he's already
accolades.
done it. He's just here for I'm here in it. Like, I don't think he has the same hunger like he had with Fergie and that. He's just
chilling, bro. Mad relax.
Literally, they gave him a new contract. Was it last month, bro? He's nice, man. And Oli, I think he has to freshen things up, man. Because
the thing is with Oli, very unfortunately for him, it's not even just about the inability to coach. Even his in-game management, I think for me that's the most frustrating thing. It's not even just the systems and that. For me, I don't think his in-game management is good enough.
You know, your coaches can help you with that. You know, when he's
always talking to Carrick. He's always talking.
They're watching that monitor.
The coaches are on it, bro. They're already there, talking to him. Mourinho's guys, all of them, man. They're already like Klopp's guys are talking to him. Like they help.
That's what they're there for, right? Because you can't do it alone, man.
Was it Mourinho that lost his defensive?
Yeah. He lost his number 2. That's when he went to shit.
Finish.
Yeah,
finish. Most number 2s are big. They're huge.
Yeah.
If you lose your number 2, you're upset. I'm sure even when Pep lost Arteta, he was like, "Oh man."
I don't think so.
Pep's the actual coach. Like, I don't think he's fine. He can do it himself.
But sometimes you can't do it. Say again?
Yeah, you can't do everything. Yeah,
I mean, you can't do everything. Like
upgrade. I think they've upgraded Arteta. The guy who replaced him, he looks experienced.
Like he knows what he's doing, isn't it?
Have you seen the Donny? Some grey-haired old man.
I know what you're talking about. But with Donny, he said he's trying to do like.
No, I genuinely
see even in glimpses. I don't see it.
I genuinely know that he's got something in his mind.
What do you see? Because I'm trying to.
Everyone in this world knows Fred and Scott should not be starting for Manchester.
I agree.
Surely, as a legend, you're picking these two. Like, come on, man.
So what's he gonna do? Because
Carrick, you played there.
Exactly.
You played there, Carrick. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You must be disgusted when you watch that. You should be
Matic is there. Like,
I think the issue is inexperience. So for example, we know that Matic is the best deep or defensive midfielder, but he hasn't got legs. So I've always talked about the obvious weaknesses of this team, and we have plugged in some of the holes, but there's still some huge holes, and that's a big one kind of thing. So by playing Scott and Fred,
Jax, we could, if we played differently, if we didn't try to do a high press thing, it solves so many of these problems.
Yeah, if we didn't, or we did, if we did.
If we didn't try to do this high press thing, it solves so many of our problems. If match is just there, we go back to our 18-yard line box. Yeah, 2 banks of 4. We just sit there until the opposition makes a mistake.
Quick question, you see this high press thing we do? It's not even high press, but just pushed up the pitch, but we're still sitting back.
Yeah, but which is that worst of both worlds.
If we retreat back, it will be safer.
Yeah, I think we should retreat back. But what I'm trying to say is, in terms of like what I think Ole has in his mind, I go back to when he first joined the club and how we were playing then. There was people say it was freestyle, but I saw a type of way that he wanted to play, and you can marry that off with the type of players that he's brought in compared to the players he's let go. There is a reason why he let Smalling go, right? If he would have let Smalling go if he didn't have something in his mind, right? He would. Because Smalling was still a big boy centre back, you know what I mean? So, or Fellaini, for example, or Sanchez or Ashley Young. So I think he's got something in his mind, but in terms of execution, it's absolutely poor. I don't think he's got the ability to execute with the managers. Sorry, with the coaching staff that he's got either. But as I said, my biggest issue with Ole is his in-game management. I think it's not good enough. His substitutions is poor. And yeah, he's just inexperienced. He's
been
just
coaching for
punched.
10
Yeah.
years. He's been coaching for 10 years.
There's
He's
different
had enough
things.
time.
There's some people that have been doing.
To be more balanced though, he slapped Guardiola a couple times, fam.
But that's what I've said this many times.
He's
He knows.
capable.
No, he's capable of doing certain things.
Fam.
Oli, I did it. Oli is but like when we tend to do results.
Derbies.
He's
When we're the underdog.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only
knows
mentality, fam.
Yes, because he specializes in is that boxing.
Cardiff FC.
You're watching boxing, right? You see how Mayweather boxes. Mayweather is a defensive boxer. You know, he's never on the front foot.
Man, like,
it's always that. You tend to go to the front foot. It's not really. I don't really want to do it, kind of thing. So, you see, I don't know, but he's not a good fit for Man United Football Club. It's as simple as that kind of thing. But I guess the next question is who is? Yeah. That's my question.
Listen,
that's why he tends to do good in cup competitions. Because
we're out of the Carabao Cup anyway.
Cool. But that one I didn't.
Moving on. We're still on game 3, people. Liverpool at home. Now this is the game where I'm very scared. I'm very scared because
excellent finish, Mo Salah.
Liverpool, serious team. They still ain't lost. I mean,
been saying this. Sorry to cut you off. When everyone was talking about Chelsea winning the league, and I was like, maybe I didn't say on Team Talk, but I remember I was like, why is everyone not talking about Liverpool? They're still Liverpool, you know.
Last season they were diabolical, fam.
Yeah, but they got
they got the big dog back. You know, the player. I'm not gonna go back to that.
And that is what they're saying, man.
No, but he makes them.
Bro. When you got, do you know? Sometimes it's just his presence, bro. When you have someone's presence in the team,
I think that's gone too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gone a little bit, but even his passing forward, them pings he does.
Matip is looking better than him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Matip is looking better than him.
Yeah, Matip's actually coming out with the ball, but Van Dijk's passing still there. It's still there, fam.
Yeah, it's got a diag. That's all I'm seeing, bro. The diag.
Yeah, but that's a weapon though. That's a huge
Tony, bro. The guy was hiding.
Against who?
Tony.
What do you mean? Rudiger.
Ivan Tony. Brentford,
Ivan Tony. Oh, yeah, that match. Yeah, he got bullied still.
He was hiding, bro.
Yeah.
He was hiding. He was like, hey, Matip, you handled that, yeah? I'm just going to sweep.
Nah. That told you guys a problem, you know.
Yeah, when faced it, I'm not. I'll send it back. But what you lot saying for Liverpool, though, man? Because it's a big game Sunday, Super Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. Is a tight
game.
Title decider, man. Because
I think they're winning by two goals. I say.
I think we do what we used to do. We nullify Liverpool, hit them on the counter, we beat them.
Just what you saying.
I can't because of the players we have. If I was Liverpool, I wouldn't give, like, for example, United like that much space because we do still have like Ronaldo and Rashford who can hurt you on the counter. So that match, I don't even think we'll lose that much. I actually don't think we'll lose. I think we'll either win or it'll be a draw or a close game. Like against the big teams, like for example, against Liverpool and City, I'm more confident we'll get a result than a lot.
I'm never confident against City. That's the one team.
No. I'm not confident. I'm not confident, but I'm more like we can get a result rather than little teams right now. As you said, we do better. We always got good record against Pep, like especially at the Etihad. Yeah. So
it's interesting. Even if he has, I still don't feel comfortable.
Yeah. Like Jack said, yeah. Even though we beat City a couple of times, every time we faced him, I'm just hoping we could get one more of those.
Not comfortable, but a result. A result. I think we'll get a result. Like, I'm more confident of getting a result against City. Hear what I'm saying? A result like a draw or win, rather than play a little team now. Because
sometimes I'm confident we're gonna get banned. Every time I'm like, yo,
when was the last time we got banned? We're not gonna get banned. When was the last time we got banned? As you said,
I feel you.
Pep never changes the system. He's always gonna play the way he plays. So all we need to do is hit them on the counter and we'll hurt them.
Listen, we'll get to see. Obviously, that's the last game. So what are you saying, Liverpool draw? Yeah.
No, I think Yeah, I'll say a draw.
I'll call draw.
Alright, cool. Tottenham away, man. That's another game straight after Liverpool. 5:30 Saturday. Rick, what you say, man?
He's
Obviously,
smacking them.
we should, innit?
Should be
But
smacking them. He's
It's
smacking
away.
them.
I don't know,
Harry
man.
Kane FC. That guy's dead right now.
Yeah, but what
Aye.
if,
Yo,
you reckon he'll turn up against us, though?
Nah,
he's dead.
Harry Kane don't really turn up against us like that. I know he scored 2 goals when he had the red card, but he doesn't really tend to do well against us.
I told you about Harry Kane already.
He's lost another yard of pace, brother. Another yard of pace. You know, he lost the yard of pace before.
He doesn't have
I
the
saw that
urgency and the fight to come to.
I don't even think it's a fight.
I mean, he should become a CM. He should do the really thing now. Become a CM.
Yeah. What did I say, Jerry and Jesse? I said I see a bad version of Rooney in Harry Kane.
Even worse, because at least Rooney was a bit fast. Like he was faster, but Harry Kane's never been fast, so it's just gonna be
Harry Kane will always get goals. But I was saying I didn't even we had a conversation about.
I think we're writing off Tottenham a bit too easy because
of course they can still bang us. Don't get
they did beat City. Obviously, Son is there.
Like, Jerry 100. I don't think he should be the starting striker for England.
100.
Oh, yeah, right now, no, he's making them worse.
Right now,
like
since, bro. Since.
Yeah,
So
for time.
He should be the striker.
Any Dominic Calvert-Lewin or something, bro. They're all better than him at the moment. Vardy, bring Vardy back.
Calvert-Lewin is a bit.
Like,
Tammy Abraham, Calvert-Lewin,
have you seen?
Watkins.
Have you seen the chances he's missed in the England shirt?
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's bad.
Sitters, bro. Sitters.
I can't lie. I wouldn't even mind seeing Rashford play up front for England.
Crazy. So I think we're all in a clean sheet of a Tottenham win away.
Wait, let me have a keys it now. Rashford up top, no?
Nah, Rashford's not a striker. Nah.
He looks a bit hedged. I know he's maturing. Did you see him in his award? Did you see him pick up his award? He's more mature now. He's bulked up as well.
I think I'm honestly excited to see him, but I want to see improvements. Like, what's he worked on? That is he showed all right kind? Because remember that last year I was thinking this guy the same, bro. He ain't running in, he ain't even closing on the keeper like he used to. But now all that's healed and he's ready to come back. I'm excited. But we go on to the other leg, Atalanta away. So we've got them back to back in the Champions League. Now this away game,
I don't see us beating them twice. I'll be so real. But one thing I know, I will not beat them twice. So I'm saying a draw.
Rick,
I think we're gonna lose that game.
I don't want to hear that.
You know I think that's the 4th game. That's when it gets to clubby qualify.
You know what's mad?
I don't like those games.
You know what's mad? It's good that we had them too.
Thursday nights, fam. Might have to be
Thursday
nights thing, fam.
No, what? You know what? Yeah, because obviously we lost the first game, which is not good. Obviously, I actually like the fact that we have them twice because I would not like to play them in like the second to last game or the last game because they're probably the best team in the group. I'll be so real. I don't think they're the best team in the group.
Let's do something here. All you need to win a trophy, the cheat code is the Europa League, fam. That's the cheat code.
Nah, because if we go Europa League, he wouldn't even get a chance to win the trophy. Nah. He has to get sacked. What do you mean? The cheat code. The moment we go to Europa League, he has to leave.
That's the only trophy I'm still winning.
No.
Now, if you go to Europa League, they'll both will sack him.
They have to sack him. What, twice? Nah, he has to go. That's unacceptable.
Wait.
With that money they spent this season, nah.
And Ronaldo,
are you sure there's a second? I should have sacked him straight away. Are you sure there's on site, or do you think it'll be after in summer?
That's disrespect. That's disrespect to Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, bruv, that whole oh mate, how much money don't lose? Nah, he will have to go, bruv.
So what do you actually think we're gonna qualify for the last 16?
The only reason why I think we'll qualify is because like we got Villarreal and Young Boys. I expect us to beat them too in our last 2 games.
Young Boys though.
Yeah, but we had 10
men. At home, I think I expect to beat Young Boys at home.
We had 10 men. Like,
at least
they changed the home game.
How about other games?
Yeah, but Villarreal away, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, but
that's going to be tough, right? we might lose that one. Yeah, that's the one we might lose. But
I don't see us losing.
I like the away.
I like us away. I'm not even going to lie.
Atlanta away though.
Them away games, I'm shook. I can't lie. So them home games we have to win.
That's when you need the game management, them substitutions and that, fam.
Yeah, that's when the tactical nous comes in.
Well, what we need to
that's
do,
what we lack.
what we need to do is we need to beat Atalanta at home and Young Boys at home, and at least draw to Villarreal.
Now, for me, the back-to-back Atlanta, just get the wins, and then
you think it's that easy? You think that's that? Jerry,
no, but
we're not going to get both.
You don't want to take it to the 5th and 6th game. That's long.
I think we're very capable.
All you got you rest is, bro.
Oh, mate, I'm
Jerry. I'm saying it. I'm gonna say it again. We're not gonna beat Atalanta back to back. There'll be one win. We can, but I don't see it. I don't. I see a draw and one United win there, just like Istanbul. We lost to them and then we battered them 4-1. I can see the same thing happening. I'm not gonna lie.
But last year, we didn't beat no team twice, did we?
No, this is what I'm saying, Jerry. Jerry, listen. This is what I'm saying. That's why I like the fact that we're playing Villarreal and Young Boys, because if we can get one win and a draw against Atlanta, and then we have Young Boys at home, I think we'll be free by then. I think we should be free by then.
We should.
Are you sure?
We should be free, yeah, because there's only one game left.
I think what's interesting is the other teams that we're not playing are probably gonna Villarreal will probably beat Young Boys, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
that's be real, bro. We're probably gonna slap them, man.
Now, to be honest, though, Atalanta won was by 1 goal though.
I can't lie. Young Boys, I think, are a bit underrated, man. They're not that bad, you know.
We should beat them at home. I think we beat them at home. Revenge.
I think we beat Atlanta twice.
Jackson. That one, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, I was.
Guys, where do you guys think we finish in the group?
It has to be top.
I'll say second.
No. What do you actually think? Look at the group now. Look at who you are.
We're second. No, we're third, I think, right now.
No, we're not third.
We are, but on the same points. We're on the same points, but we're third, I think.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Finishing second is too close to finishing third.
Top. Are you sure?
No. Looking at our team now, we have to top that group, man. What is this?
What is this? This is what he's done.
Football is 11v11. Doesn't work like that. Because you have your players doesn't mean you end up getting through.
Surely.
Doesn't work like that.
I think Young Boys and Villarreal. Young Boys and Villarreal, I think Oli surely has seen the mistakes, and the next game it won't happen again.
Remember, we had a red card against him, and then
and the second game, I don't know what happened. He tried the 4-3. It didn't work.
Those away games,
huh? What you say?
Do you win those away games? Do you win them?
I'm willing to put a bet on against anyone that Man Utd will finish first.
Oh, no.
You know what it is? I'm confident. Actually, did we have Villarreal in our last game?
Yeah, we scraped past them, innit?
No, we have the last game away, just like when we had Young Boys. I mean, Leipzig?
I did not want it to go to the last game. I can say that for free.
Well, one thing we should never do is let it go. If we go to the last game, I'm telling you, we're going out. We're going out. If it goes to the last game, we're going out.
Now, the last game is Young Boys, though.
Is it?
Yeah, Young Boys at home.
Are you sure? Did you double check?
Yeah.
So what? So we got
Atalanta Villarreal away back to back.
Oh my goodness.
That's good. Let's
actually that is good. It puts us more pressure. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's better to get our fate decided now.
Yeah.
That's what
we don't have to and then go away and needing a win in that.
What I'm saying, bro.
How about we lose?
How about we lose, man? Then look, I don't know about you guys. If we lose,
Oli, man,
we go to Europa.
No, I can't hack Europa. I cannot. I can't do it.
Yeah. I promise you. I think I'll stop being a fan.
Ronaldo in the Europa League. Jesus
At least
Christ.
it'll be another trophy that he ain't ever won.
You
He ain't
can't-
ever won.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
even
well.
think Champions League Varane, but that song is void, fam. Champions League Varane.
Just Ronaldo hasn't won Europa League. That's the only thing he hasn't won in his
Nah,
career.
stop,
apart
stop,
his
stop,
club
stop,
level.
man.
So he might as well. Just say he might as well. You get me? Yeah, he ever won Europa League. It's gonna be additives honest, mate.
You might want that. You might want that.
You
Who
might
knows?
won it. I won both Europa League and Champions League. Another record.
Let's finish up with City at home, the Manchester derby. Listen, that's an early kickoff as well, 6th of November. We're at home this time, so it's not the Etihad.
I'll be real.
Oh, go on, Jesse.
I'll be real. When we do not do well against City at home, that's one thing. So that one we could win. I'm gonna say. I actually don't know this one. I actually don't know. Now someone's been in that game, but I don't think it's us. I'll be real. Now we won't win that game. Man City will win.
I have to agree.
Same.
I'm just thinking of the game. We won't even touch the ball. Rick, what you saying? City at home. Wait. It's bad,
My
man.
United win.
I'll say 2-1 to City.
Yeah, My United win that game if Kyle Walker's not playing.
Nah, Kyle Walker will definitely play.
If
Rashford's playing, he's playing.
Yeah, if Kyle Walker's not playing, we win the game. But if Kyle Walker's playing,
The last time we beat them, Kyle Walker didn't play, which I was happy about.
That's huge. Trust me. That thing right there is huge because he covers so much of City's defense in terms of the other team transitioning. But when he's out, they feel it, and I don't know why Pep will ever rest him. I think it was available.
He does weird stuff. So
yeah, that it will fill me with so much confidence if Kyle Walker doesn't play. But if he does, yeah.
No, but he's not unstoppable. We can still win.
Pep's learning.
No, you can still.
Pep learned his lesson, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that again.
Yeah.
Nah.
Now you can't. Yeah, you can't.
And plus with obviously,
and Salah can play left back as well.
That left back, that's doing his thing.
No, but he doesn't even start. Zinchenko will start. Probably.
No, Cancelo will start left back if anything, he will.
Yeah,
but I think that's the fixtures. Obviously, after the international break, we got Chelsea and Arsenal, and we'll get into that in another stream.
It's exciting, boys. I don't know about you guys, but it's exciting times.
Yeah,
exciting times, bro.
I like this is football. Like this is what we want to see, the big game.
Yeah, bro.
If we go Europa League, yeah, them teams will be thanking Oli for meeting Ronaldo, bro. Like,
why are we thinking about I don't want to think about Europa, bro.
I think Oli would 100% get Ronaldo. Even like Jesse said when he walked off the other day, that's not good for Oli. The board would be saying like, what's wrong with Cristiano?
What's wrong with Cristiano, mate? Is he not
Wait, I didn't see it because I was away. Why
did you bench him?
No, but I heard that. I heard that.
He took a pay cut. Why are you benching him for?
I don't know what accent this brother's. I don't know what accent this guy's trying to do, bro.
Liverpool,
yeah, but everyone I'm saying though, I hear whatever people are saying about not starting Ronaldo, but correct me if I'm wrong. We were winning.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? He came on and we drew.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? I don't get the logic. You see, people just.
That's true.
Like
that's true. But he's probably.
So when he came on, we drew.
Slapping them by half time, bro.
Yeah, but we were slapping other teams at half time when he was playing.
I'm just saying. It's
about hindsight.
But you see that. You see what I don't rate on him. You see what I rate Jay. Hit me out. Can I talk?
And then some off.
One sec. Wait, 1 sec, Jess. I just want to say, if Ronaldo's in form, he scored 5 in 5. Why the hell is he on the bench? That's
I agree. I agree. But what I'm saying is, why is there uproar that Ronaldo didn't start if the evidence shows that we were winning with him not starting? So it was the right decision.
It's hindsight because we drew.
Can I talk?
It wasn't the right decision.
No, okay. It wasn't the wrong decision.
Jax, can I talk?
Let me
it wasn't
finish.
the right one though.
No, but you can't. It's illogical to conclude that as a wrong decision when we were winning with him not playing.
Can I talk?
You can't just say it
You have
doesn't
one of the
make any
best players
sense
in the world, Not starting him is never the right decision. I'm sorry.
But we've started him and lost games. Like,
Can I talk?
Yeah, you could talk after
exactly
you've
with
listened.
the best. So we
No, it's even to your point. Is to what Oli like. This is in terms of in-game management. Why did Ronaldo come on so early? He has never done that in his life.
Yeah, it's true. He
has
came on
never,
like 50 minutes.
He came on for 55 minutes.
That's more of a conversation.
Why did you come on so early? Why you coming so early? Why did Cavani come off? Well, what was that?
That's more of a conversation for me, because
you have a plan to do that, but you can't do that for the other games. So you can't have a plan to bring on players in other games. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's panicking. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's panicking. He's thinking, if I would bring Ronaldo earlier,
fuming on the bench.
Probably, yeah.
Ronaldo's probably just like, winning goal against Villarreal, and you're dropping him, and you need some rest, some rubbish. Nah, I don't want to hear rubbish. The guy's fit, fam, about rest. Rest.
Yeah, did he actually? That's confusing.
He's dead,
I mean, I don't understand why Ronaldo doesn't start. But
he said,
what I'm saying is,
not to freshen things up because of Villarreal, the last minute, and it doesn't make sense.
Freshen things up. Why's Fred stop playing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why he did that. I think it's a bit absurd.
And Pogba, why did he get dropped? Why?
And Sancho.
He plays on the left.
Marshall obviously scored in there.
He scored. See, what we're doing is not fair, right? Let's. This is what I'm talking about. Analysis, holistic analysis. He started Marshall scored. He didn't start Ronaldo. We were still winning. Ronaldo comes on, we lose. I'm having a go at him for those decisions. I don't think the right decisions, but they prove to be right.
Jack, let's talk probabilities here, yeah? Okay, so you have things that are exclusive, okay, and then things that overlap. All right. We could have had a better performance, okay, because statistically these players are better. Pogba and Ronaldo are better players, statistically speaking, over a season, okay, than Martial and Cavani. They are. It's just fact. So we have a higher chance of winning with them on the pitch. That's just it. I don't want to hear any more conversation about it. That's the problem I have with all That's just it.
But what I want to say is Jax does have a point.
Of course, I've got a point. That means we should never change the team ever. All right, let's never change the team.
We was winning.
We're more likely to win with them two on the pitch.
So does that mean we should never change the team?
I think until we're in a position where we can afford to drop points, I don't think we need to be changing the team.
Right now, we're
not dropping points with those players on the pitch.
Right now,
we lost last week. We lost to Villa.
And who was playing on the left?
Yeah, that's true though.
This is my point. Yeah. What we're saying doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to say to you that we weren't in a position where we could afford
to. It doesn't matter
to drop. We need to play our strongest team.
To be fair, I don't even know if that's a stronger team. Just picking good players doesn't mean it's a
How is Ronaldo and Pogba being in your starting 11 not a stronger team?
No, that's more to consider. Maybe one of those actually tired.
We're
not talking. I like people to listen to the words before talking about sense, right? I'm saying I understand Pogba's a better player. I understand Ronaldo's a better player, right? That doesn't necessarily mean they're always going to be the best picks. It's football. You can pick a team that does perform better than just players, just having names on the pitch.
Yes, I agree with you.
And I'm saying
the players that we weren't talking about weren't world class. The players we were talking about weren't world class. I'd agree with you.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo definitely is world class up front.
These players, in my eyes, get into the world team of the year.
Yeah, I don't know if Pogba
gets the world team of the year on the left. In our current position with Oli as a manager, cannot be putting both of them on the bench at the same time. When you don't know what you're doing as a manager. I'm sorry. Like you're not the guy to be doing that. If you had a system where we play and we've gotten results previously when you change the team a lot, then I'll be like, okay, I'm confident. But you haven't done that before. Oli hasn't done that. Hasn't changed the team consistently and secured wins. He hasn't done it.
What about we said? Jerry, what about we said? If we change the team, do we even win? No. West Ham changed the team. I know we had to make changes, but we didn't win. We lost.
We never win when he changes the team. Whenever he changes the team, we never win. We never
win. And Josh, you know that's true, mate.
Yeah, but I also know that it's true that when they change the team, we were winning.
But we didn't win. It's the final issue.
Winning there.
Exactly.
Against Everton.
Jax, if Oli won the game, I'd be with you. If he saw it out to the end, yeah.
But we're not analysing the game here.
Matter to me, but the fact we dropped the point,
it's true.
We're not analysing the game. We're just talking about players. Let's analyse the game.
I'm
You
sorry.
have to analyze the game.
No,
You can't
Jax,
just pick up
Jax,
stuff
the way
from-
United plays, Jax, the way United plays is moments of brilliance. Yeah. In
I get all of that.
in my opinion, Pogba and Ronaldo are capable of more moments of brilliance than those two. Even if I don't mind those two starting alongside Pogba and Ronaldo. Do you get it? The fact that Pogba and Ronaldo is
I'm not disagreeing.
is the issue, bro.
I'm not
That's the
disagreeing
problem.
with
He can
starting.
start him.
That is true. It's true. Rick said.
Ronaldo.
It's the issue that when I saw that bench on Saturday, I was thinking,
Madness.
What is this?
Van
How
de
is
Beek,
that the bench and these
Van
men
de
are
Beek,
dying?
Matic, Ronaldo, Pogba. These men should be starting in this
They
team.
should all be starting.
They
That,
should
that,
all be starting.
Bro, in the Prem.
And we just lost the last Premier League game as well. You can't be doing that. It's the thing. If it was winning, we changed the team. You were like, okay, let's just see what they can do. We could just bring them on. Or at least won't be dropping that much points. Like we took an L against Aston Villa. We need 3 points.
I'm not gonna go on and on. Okay, so the reason why we lost is because we didn't start Pogba Ronaldo.
No, that's not the reason why we lost. The thing is,
what's the purpose conversation?
That's what
I'm talking about analyzing the game. What we're talking about is
Jerry,
so. Why are we talking about this?
I don't even blame Ollie for the reason why we didn't beat Everton. But I'm always gonna say it again. The way we play will always come back and bite us. That's why it's Ollie's fault as well. The goal is not obviously Ollie's fault. Like Fixtures took him out. Sure should have been in position. But the way we play, we should be creating more chances.
We know. We're going in circles. We know.
Don't say we know because you clearly don't.
Why are we talking about the same thing over and over again?
But you
My
just
point
said
is I didn't watch the game. Let's listen. This is what I'm trying to say. I didn't watch the game, right? And I'm saying I didn't watch the game, but I heard that Martial started and Cavani started. And yes, I would have been shocked. At the beginning, I'd be like, yo, what's going on? Why's Martial starting? I would have been shocked about that. But we were winning. So my point is, did we lose the game? Let me finish before you answer. Flip. Otherwise, you're just going to answer with nonsense.
Yeah, who I said.
Listen, because you haven't listened to what I'm saying. So your answer is to something that you don't even know what you're answering. I'm saying we started Martial and we started Cavani and we were winning. So did we lose the game because Pogba and Ronaldo didn't start, or was there more to it? This is that's my question.
There's more to it, and the more to it is the coaching. That's the more to it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But Jax, this is what I'm saying. The way we play will always come back and bite us because we get one goal. Yeah. We're gonna get another.
We know this though. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying the reason why we didn't win is because the reason why we didn't win. Jax,
you're just saying something that we all know. Like, okay, we know, but that's not the conversation we're having. Is not that.
No, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. The fact that Martial and Cavani. Yeah, they started. The reason why we didn't win ain't because Ronaldo and Pogba didn't start. It's not because of that. The reason we didn't win.
That's what we're saying, though.
No, that's
what I'm confused. I'm like, I get it. I get it. Like, I'm not mad. I understand having Ronaldo and Pogba on the pitch is a much bigger chance than Martial and Cavani. I think anyone that watches football understands that. But what I'm saying is this thing where we just say, bang, let's just attack because this happened. For me, I can't lie to you, it makes no sense. If we were winning, because guess what? If you actually analyze other games, we've had Pogba and Ronaldo on the pitch and we've not won games. So we can't bank on having Pogba and Ronaldo on the pitch means that we're going to win every game. So if we analyze it properly, holistically, with sense, if we start the match and Cavani plays well or Martial who actually scores, and then we lose later on. How can we just say we lost the game because Pogba and Ronaldo didn't start?
We didn't lose.
That's what I'm wherever we drew. Like it doesn't. For me, it's insane.
But I'm not. That's what. This is where you're not listening. I'm not saying we drew the game because Pogba and Ronaldo didn't start. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we drew the game because of the way we played.
Jesse, I'm saying that with those other players, due to the fact that they're more creative and they're better at scoring goals, we could have scored more than one.
No, but I disagree with that because I
disagree. More than one.
That's it. Spots and names because, like Jack said,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, you get where I'm coming from now.
Jerry,
you get where I'm coming from.
We're comparing something that could have happened to something that happened.
Jerry, I'm doing a probability, so it's not like this is like Ronaldo is known to score a goal per game. He's done it. Yeah, Pogba gets assists. These things are facts. Like, it's not like I'm picking. If these players weren't the players I'm talking about, then I'm saying I understand what Jax is saying. But because of the players, it's Ronaldo and Pogba. Like, they're man of the class.
That information or that input makes much more sense and is much more valid if we were playing a game where we were not winning. This is my point. If it was a thing where it was 0-0,
I'm trying to say to you, we could have been winning by more.
But we don't know, though.
We don't know. We do not know that. We could have been winning more, but Aston Villa. We could have been winning more against
Wait.
Jesse,
hold on.
We could have been winning more against Aston Villa.
Jesse, can I talk?
Chill. Listen.
I heard your thing.
Let me kind of summarize because
I want to say this quickly.
Because you're saying.
I want to say this quickly. My counter to I don't know is that Ronaldo scores a goal per game. That header that Martial misses, you didn't see that, Jax? Ronaldo scores.
Yeah,
What did he just get West Ham? 1-1.
I've seen him miss
Young boys. Let me lead him. He pulled on the ground. Why didn't he go shoot?
Yeah, that's true. But I think
that's hindsight.
But the thing is, I think the main thing Rick's saying is if they were playing alongside, that's the thing that's.
He didn't say that. He said Pogba Ronaldo. He didn't say alongside.
The placement of it doesn't matter.
And plus, how are you going to play alongside if you got Cavani and Martial? We're going to play 4-4-2. We're not going to do that.
It's like we've seen it already. Like they haven't been banging. Like Ronaldo has been banging, but there's times where we haven't won. So for Oli to change it, and then we was winning.
That's not the game to do it in. That's not the game to do it in. It's not in that game.
To be honest,
we were winning.
To be honest, I think
we didn't win.
No, the first half, I think the first half was actually. I liked the way we was playing. We looked better, true. But then when he made the changes so early,
that's what he done wrong.
Yeah, that's what he did wrong.
That's what he done wrong. I don't know why. Not starting lineup.
Cavani came off.
So we lost because of the changes. Nothing to do with. Let me be quiet.
No, the changes were not needed.
We were winning.
Analyze the game. Be cool. Be calm. The reason why we drew was because of a silly mistake from a corner.
Did we draw because of a side lineup? That's why.
That's what I said to you. But I said the reason why we couldn't score more goals and create chances is because of the way we play. So that's why when we get one goal, that's when we do get chances. We're like, oh shit, why didn't we score? Because we don't create enough chances. That's why. But I said we didn't. What's it? The reason why we didn't win ain't because Ronaldo and Pogba on the bench. Because it makes sense. Like with Cavani and Martial, we were winning, and they came on, and they couldn't change. We couldn't score more goals. So, like, everyone knows Man United's first half was always.
Did they probably get on? They probably get on.
Yeah, he came on a bit later.
Yeah.
You men are talking, like us signing Ronaldo, did it make us challengers?
No,
I'm not.
You men are talking like us signing Ronaldo did not make us challengers. Why do we sign him then? Let us go City, innit? Let me just go City. It's not a big deal. We play Martial. How long did Martial and Cavani instead?
How long did Ronaldo play for?
Doesn't matter if they're on the bench or not. It doesn't matter.
No, what do you mean it doesn't matter? He's on the pitch. What do you mean doesn't? How long did Jerry?
He came on early first half. I mean,
Jerry, answer the question. How long did he play?
50 minutes. He played
50 and he scored 1 goal.
Well, listen, that all comes down to coaching and the style of
because he was scoring when there was no coaching. You can't see. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna analyze something, analyze the holistically. He scored goals when there was no coaching. He should still score goals when there's no coaching. Right or wrong?
But he couldn't.
Exactly.
But that's my point.
So that's my point. So we all agree that the coach is dead, right? What I'm saying is we can't just say the starting lineup was not good enough. That's why we're not winning. Unfortunately, the coaching didn't help, and sometimes Ronaldo just doesn't bang. It happens, especially under this regime. So maybe starting Martial and Cavani, maybe should kept them on.
Martial actually came off because he had a knock. So
okay.
That was a forced change.
Maybe it was unfortunate then.
Yeah, it was. I didn't want him to come off. He was actually.
No, but Sancho came on and he was looking like.
Actually, no, but Sancho came on and he was looking saucy.
How did we concede? So I've not caught up at all.
You need to watch Match of the Day.
It
was from our own corner. They've broken us.
There's a counter attack. We've overcommitted. Counter attack. Fred has 2 chances to. 2 chances. Got bounced off.
Yeah, 2.
Gray at touchline. Waits. Fred.
Twice.
Wait, Fred. Okay, picks up a lovely through ball.
Takore.
Yeah,
Shaw
Decore-
Corey,
running,
the DM.
And then Shaw from left back comes across to try and then he just
Was it
he
necessary?
just
Was it
misses the
necessary?
ball.
Was it necessary?
It
Because Shaw
wasn't
does that.
necessary,
He
but
leaves
for
his
me,
position a lot.
But if he's gonna do that, you have to get the ball, like, or take him out. He does nothing. He just
You see
it
what I
goes
said
through
earlier?
him.
You see what I said earlier about sensible footballers? Ask any of my no, listen, ask any of my boys, like literally, they were talking about on Sunday. If you beat Jacks and you're about to go score, guess what? I will bring you down. First and foremost, there's no I don't understand. I will bring you
And that's
down.
what Jesse does on FIFA, bro. He is
Yeah,
fine.
I do it all the time. I take you out. You think I'm just gonna let you go score? I'm pressing that circle button immediately. I press the circle
Because
Jack says, "Oh, just this guy's a cheater, bro." You think I care? I'm pressing the circle.
this guy, you trying to
I would have been.
listen, because why would I not take the yellow? We talk about risk and reward.
And the thing is,
why would I
the ball
not
is
take yellow?
very it will be like a free kick or something. So I'd rather have that.
It's-
If he passes that ball, he's Townsend. Everyone knows he's got.
Yeah, Townsend was
he-
free.
I told you about Townsend from long.
Everyone
that
knows
guy's
he
a
can
baller,
use
bro.
both foot. Like he can use both foot. He's gonna score. Like
I don't know. Fred, no disrespect if you're watching this, but I just don't know how you think sometimes. Like
Fred.
I just like I like him, but he frustrates. You know what I say? I like him. I like Pastor Fred, didn't it? Like,
Townsend sued. He done the Bernardo celebration.
Yeah, Townsend did the whole celebration.
People are dancing in our stadium.
Yeah, he did it, fam.
Emi Martinez is going like this to the fans. People are doing sues. They're taking a piss.
But you know what? Vardy, if he scores, is
100% gonna go to the Leicester fans and do the sue.
he done a sue.
Yeah.
That is heartbreaking.
And Ronaldo had to watch that, and Ronaldo's telling Fred.
That's why he does.
Ronaldo
gave him his shirt. Ronaldo gave him his shirt, bro. Ronaldo gave him his shirt, fam.
Yeah, gave him a shirt after, innit? Yeah.
Nah, man.
Gave him a shirt. Yeah.
Nah,
As you said, they don't have the brains. And now I understand what Mourinho's talking about with Luke Shaw.
But when Mourinho, Mourinho won games on this, fam. Do you think any of Mourinho's teams will let you go score that goal? No way.
You said you have to be.
They would have brought you down. You have to
take him out. That's why Tottenham started being dirty. They even when I know we won the game, but they were fouling us, Tottenham. They were too nice of a team before. You have to start fouling people.
I don't know.
Yeah, guys, listen, this has been a great stream. Obviously, the last topic, quickly, and it's about Ronaldo. I know he's a clutch player, but are you guys not a bit worried with the big games where we counter-attack? Is Ronaldo really the person to be starting? Because
listen, Ronaldo's a big game player. Listen,
Ronaldo starts every game.
wait, Rick.
Wait.
Now think about it though, because
What?
I was sitting back.
Jerry, just stop.
He can sprint. He's quick.
Yeah, but he chooses
sprint.
when
What
to
do you
sprint.
mean? He's faster than Martial.
Nah, forget Martial. He's not even part of this big game. Nah,
He's faster than Cavani.
Is he?
What?
No. He's faster, but I'm talking about like
mileage.
Yeah, like even.
No, but Ronaldo's a smart footballer. He only sprint when he needs to.
I do watch him for Portugal.
No, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
He's the fastest player on the pitch for Portugal. He's faster than Jota. He's faster than all them, man. And you don't question him, fam.
I'm not for you. Like, I'm just asking because, like,
don't ask. Yes, obviously he's not Ronaldo.
I'll tell you one thing. If it was on the bench, Jerry.
Quickly, like Man City.
I understand.
Jerry, Ronaldo starts. Okay, let me put it this way.
I don't know, man.
Ronaldo starts every game and plays 90 minutes every game.
Okay,
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because even when he's,
I'm actually disappointed, Jay. I'm actually disappointed.
Because even when he's not running and stuff, he will still get that goal like he did against Villarreal. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Jack
got to have Ronaldo on the pitch.
Every game.
Okay.
Every game he starts. I agree with you.
Every game.
I understand what Joey's saying, but the only reason why I understand why he's saying it, but like for example, okay, let's say if he was on the wing, then it'll be like because on the wing you have to actually on the wing you have to sprint. You have no choice but to sprint, but he's playing up front. Like when you're on a counter. The striker doesn't really have to run with that much speed. Like he just needs to have, like, for example, good time is run.
He does.
He
can
movement.
do it.
No, I'm agreeing with you, lot. But I'm saying, Jerry, What are you talking about? Questions.
Guys,
Do you know what? No,
It's
let
a
to defend Jerry. To defend Jerry, so okay. I know it's a question, but I know you're trying to insinuate something.
No. I'm saying Ronaldo every game. Are you dumb?
But let me tell you what it
In
is.
terms of pressing,
I'm just saying like.
No,
Like, like last year.
Are you thinking about when we're pressing? Because if we're pressing,
You
then
see, like last year, away when Martial obviously was playing rubbish, but that game in particular, he played sick.
But he wasn't pressing.
No, but he like holding the ball up. Ronaldo this season, the ball's been bouncing off him. I can't lie. He's not.
But that's only like one game though.
No.
A few times.
Let's not do this thing where we,
in it. Don't be.
That's what I'm saying. I can't talk to people that don't analyze things holistically.
Like, look
Ronaldo
at
has he's had some moments that are like
he doesn't hold up the ball as good enough.
I
don't know, man.
But guess what? When he gets the chance, he'll score. Just like Martial that game, he will score.
He doesn't always score.
Nah,
he's just don't do that because he doesn't always score. Fact. Right?
No.
What I'm saying is he's good enough.
Clear
he's missed chances. I've seen him miss many chances.
Clear cut chances.
That's so shy. What I'm saying.
Go on. Tell me one clear cut chance, 1-on-1, and he's missed. Go on.
He finished.
Ronaldo has missed clear cut chances before he has.
No, for United right now.
When you finish talking, let me.
But Jerry, Jack, he does tend to score a goal per game.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say before this guy kept on shouting, clear cut. As I was saying, Ronaldo will still score, which is why you play him 90 minutes every single game. That was why I said that in the beginning. But he does miss chances. It's just that his movement, his intelligence will always mean he will find an opportunity to score.
And Martial, he's more.
Of course, that's a given.
That's not even
And shout out to my guy. He loves Martial. Hey guys, listen. This guy worships Martial. He's got a pillow. And shout out to my guy Ty every time. This guy, when Martial scored, I wish I could show you his reaction, bro. Scenes, yeah. Big up Martial. Obviously, Ty, he always brings up that one Martial performance against City, which I think was his best performance. I know he didn't score. Was that when Bruno chipped and he scored that? No. Last year, man.
The link up play.
No, when remember when Jesse he missed that chance and he should have scored.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, he got man of the match that game. Like,
he played well.
He brought people into play. The truth of but Ronaldo, like City, I'm not sure, man. I'm a bit scared. Like with us without the ball. Like Cavani presses. Look at Cavani for Villarreal.
Have you watched Ronaldo for Portugal? You watched
this is Man United, fam. Forget Portugal.
You watched the games,
of course, but I'm talking about Oli.
That's what he's capable of. That's what he's capable of. If the setup is correct,
but it's not. I think that's what you're trying to say.
It's nothing to do with him. It's nothing to.
No, that's his point. That's Jerry's point. So Jerry's point is based on the setup. Who is the best player to start?
No one.
No.
He's speaking as bad.
No, I think Jerry's got a valid point. I think Jerry's got a valid point. I think Jerry's got a valid point in the sense that even when you compare Cavani versus Ronaldo, I don't think the margin is that high. I think some games I would want to see Cavani start, man.
Cavani presses like I like him, man. He's on
Cavani and Ronaldo.
Well, I would play 4-4-2 in it. I want to go
against City.
Yeah.
That's suicide.
4-4-2 as in drop back.
No.
Listen. 4-4-2 is actually a good setup against a team that holds the ball if you drop back.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
You want low verticality, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's between the lines.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, 4-4-2. I think Man United. Ever since we tried this 4-3-3 or 4-2-2 or 2-1, we've been going downhill. Let's go back to what we know.
There's one game against City when McTominay and Fred were defending the channels very, very well.
Yeah.
Against
City. You know when we watch Brentford, yeah? You see how Brentford play?
Yeah, 2 up top.
Yeah. What if Man United with our players played like Brentford?
You do that. It's Bruno and Ronaldo.
Yeah. The thing about Bruno is he's everywhere, literally.
Yeah, he don't play up front.
He actually don't have a position.
I'm talking about the head of Ronaldo, though.
I'm talking about. Imagine it's not Tony and what's my man's name?
I forgot his name, but he's cold.
Yeah, he's cold. He's a problem. He's a
problem.
Yeah.
Big problem.
That's actually the word for him. He's a problem. What if it wasn't them two, Tony and my man, but it was Cavani and Ronaldo? Imagine 4-4-2, bro. I'm telling you, man, we're missing a trick. Go straight back to 4-4-2, bro.
Right.
I would like to see Cavani and Ronaldo on the pitch at the same time. I would love to see that.
What, starting?
Yeah. Right? I want to change something up. I'm tired of this crap.
This is what I said. That's when Martial started the last game. I was happy because I thought,
I'm tired of this.
even just you remember I was saying, yeah, this team's not bad. Like it's a change. I want to see something different, and we saw it, and then it went to crap.
The
only way we play Ronaldo and Cavani is if Ronaldo plays on the left, and that's not happening. So.
Bro, Ronaldo, Cavani up top, play Bruno right mid.
Nah, you're stretching. That's a right mid.
Yeah, right mid is not right wing. Difference.
Nah,
right
I don't.
mid.
So what? No Rashford. No high.
Rashford on the left. Right, Rashford on the left, and Bruno on the right.
So where does that leave Ronaldo and Cavani? Oh, you want to be 4-4-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, Man United.
You did say that.
I like. Why won't even listen?
Told you don't listen. That's why you comes up with responses.
No, but that's why I said. No,
air.
because I was thinking now, because I said it will only
You're
work
thinking for nothing.
No, because I said it will only
you
work
don't need
if
to think.
Ronaldo on the left and Cavani up top. Well,
No, Cavani up top, Ronaldo up top. Maybe Cavani just a bit behind Ronaldo. Rashford on the left, Bruno on the right, playing right mid. Like you know how Beckham used to play. I don't need to speak too much. When you get the ball, just deliver.
How about Ronaldo and Rashi up top?
Quickly, is this breaking news? Because obviously on the Friday, Fred and Cavani are playing each other. But Ty's saying it looks like the club are bringing the players back from a private jet, which means...
Yeah, we don't have time to train.
Yeah, but knowing Oli, Fred, you will play. Cavani obviously will be on bench, but...
I can't lie. I do not want to see Scott and Pogba ever again in the midfield.
Yeah, that midfield is...
That is Pogba pivot, man.
Yeah,
that's the best thing we can do. I reckon.
I don't think it is. I think
Matic, Pogba, and Bruno is the best one.
I think in terms of a double pivot, I actually think it's Matic and Fred. You know.
I haven't done it in a long time, but you need to leave. Matic, what?
I can't believe what I just heard.
Nah, Jesse, you're trolling, bro.
Matic and Fred, but obviously not in terms of like quality and that. I know Fred is rubbish, but in terms of a double pivot working, I think with what we've seen, I think it is Matic and Fred.
Tell me one game where it works because I can't think of one.
Even before Bruno, remember when before Paul lockdown?
Okay, yeah, before cool, yeah.
Do you remember that partnership?
I remember that, yeah.
Like, let's be honest, Fred and Scott is not a good partnership. Pogba and Fred is not a good partnership. Pogba Scott's not a good partnership.
But Scott and Fred have won more games than Fred and Pogba.
Yeah, but that's why I said Matic and Fred. Matic and Fred were winning games when they were playing, Jerry.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. I remember that.
So
boys, listen, I got you.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here anyway. It's been a long stream. We're supposed to do this for an hour.
Maybe, apologize to Jesse.
What you say?
Apologize.
You kick me out.
Guys,
Matic and Fred were a bad partnership, fam.
we're gonna wrap up there. Listen, tough fixtures of death. Well, I wouldn't say death, but listen, it's a big period for Man United, man. Like Jax, I'm excited. I'm intrigued. Let's see what the boys are made of. Let's see what Ollie's made of, even though we know. But like I said, Ollie George, it could strike again. Obviously, we're Christians out here, but shout out to the Red Devils. Shout out to my bros, Jax, Rick, and Jesse in the building. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow, I think, for the Leicester preview. So watch out for that, where we predict what Ollie will go for. Obviously, with Rashford coming back and Varane out. Does Bailly get his chance? Lindelof. Does Phil Jones start? Who knows, man? Does Fred make it back in time? I don't know. Ronaldo, does he start this time?
I know, next time with Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Sancho, do we finally see him on the right? Who knows? Because we've hardly seen it. Does Mason deserve a drop? Because I can't lie, the last few games, he ain't been.
I
So, yeah, guys, make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're new, push that notification bell so you know when we go live. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.